Hello Journey Junkie Tribe, and welcome to day 6 of the Chakra Challenge. Can you believe that we are only one day away from completing this experience? So today we are focusing on the third eye chakra, ajna. As you can imagine, it is located where our third eye might be, which is between our eyebrows, or if you're new to this lifestyle, you might not know that. The related qualities are intuition, imagination, understanding, and having a psychic sense. The related color is indigo. The element is light, and the bija mantra is Om, spelled A-U-M. And I delineate that because the crown chakra is also Om, but spelled differently. So for today's flow, instead of doing what we normally do, which is operating more from our body, really tuning in with what our body is telling us, I want us to take a moment and use our intuitive mindset, the skills that we have honed to guide us through the flow. That doesn't mean that you can intuitively think about your grocery list, but instead intuitively think about how you're feeling through each posture and each transition. Okay, so it's going to be more of a balance of body and mind, specifically because we are working in this upper chamber of the chakra space in our mind right now. And if you are new to the Chakra Challenge, if you are just landing here, I highly recommend you start at day 1. You click the link in the description below, you sign up for the free 7-day experience, and you get the whole entire bounty of information and, again, experience. So with that said, we are starting in Child's Pose, Balasana, for today's Ajna Chakra flow. Alrighty, here we go. Child's Pose. Start making your way down onto the earth, reaching forward, stretching through the side body, and then relaxing and melting down. Forehead softens. We have a few slow moments to come into the present here and now, connecting with the ground beneath and quickening the ability to drop in by sinking further into the pose. So anywhere that you're hanging on, now is the time to let it go. If you haven't already, begin to inhale and exhale through your nose, turning on that prana, that life force, through the consistent cycling of breath through the body. When you're ready, slowly begin to roll the forehead from side to side, activating that third eye chakra right here, calling in your intuition, your imagination, your understanding. Breathing here and visualizing that glowing color of indigo. And meeting back at neutral. Inhale to lift the gaze. Exhale to slide the right arm through into the left. And then melt back down. Right ear comes down. Left arm extends long. For a thread the needle variation. Begin to unwind and immediately take it to the other side. Left ear down, right arm reaches. Enjoying this moment of surrender and reprieve and connection. And unwinding the body, we all meet in downward facing dog. We've got about 5 breaths to come into the pose, so 5 breaths of movement, whatever it is you need. On days when my lower back is cranky, you'll see me bending my knees a lot. On days when my hamstrings are really tight, you can step the feet wide. On days where you feel like you need to just get the energy out, pedal the feet, open the hip. The options are really endless, so a couple more breaths. Alrighty, next inhale, roll forward to plank pose. Exhale, take it back, down dog. We've got 10. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Slow and with intention. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take it back. Couple more. Last one. Take it back. And now inhale to gaze forward. Tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Ragdoll hang a few breaths. Cup both elbows. Sway from side to side. Focus your energy on your ajna, third eye chakra. Your intuitive ability to know what's right, what's wrong, when to take a step forward, when to pause. And heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center and right through our standing sequence. So coming into Vrikshasana, tree pose, all of the weights coming into our right leg, hugging the left leg up into the thigh. You can also keep it right here on the shin or on the ground, but never on the knee, please. If you're finding it hard to balance, we really want to activate the standing leg and push foot into thigh and thigh into foot. It's an exchange of energy. Hands resting at heart center, or feel free to open and expand to the sky. Reaching your third eye chakra up as well as you breathe here, envisioning that breath cycling through all the energy centers. Last breath. Exhale, hands back through to heart center. Find figure 4 pose. So crossing the left ankle over the right leg. Sitting the hips back. back, 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 extending forward through all of the spaces, all the way up through the crown, the third eye center. Another breath. Inhale, begin to lift and step the left foot back, coming into warrior two. Take time for that transition. Once you get there, heel to arch alignment, knee tractioning towards the second and third toe here, pushing down through the big toe to turn on your inner quad, extending through the fingertips, rolling the shoulders back to open the chest and breathe. Inhale to flip the front palm. As you reverse your warrior, look back at your left fingertips and your left foot and send the right fingertips overhead as you lunge deeper into the front leg, making sure that the knee is staying tractioned where it was. Side body opening, another inhale. Exhale, release, come up. Transition into high lunge. So you might need to shorten your stance. And coming into high lunge, inhale the arms high. Exhale to find a bind. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to hold. Lifting the hip points, not allowing the belly to just sink forward, hugging up and in. And then here we go, Virabhadrasana 3. So big inhale, bend into the knee, the back knee, and begin to hop it forward and fly. Keep the bind. Reach from the toes all the way through the crown of the head as you roll the left hip down and send the left inner thigh high. Another breath. Exhale, bend the front knee, plant the back foot down. Hands plant, step back, plank pose. Take it back, downward facing dog. Same, inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. And plank. And downward dog. Keep moving. Stick with your breath. Couple more. Last one. Inhale to gaze forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands down through heart center, Vrikshasana on the other side. So all of the weight into the left foot, bringing the right foot to where you deem is appropriate, right? So every day is different. And then activating that standing leg, pushing foot into leg, leg into foot, lifting up through the energetic center and finding your version of Vrikshasana. Breathing all the way up through to your third eye. Slowly transitioning to figure four, hands coming back through heart center, sitting the hips way far back. Another inhale. Exhale to step it back, Virabhadrasana 2. Take your time in that transition. Find your heel to arch alignment. That toe is, the knee is tractioning over that second and third toe. You feel the inner quad turning on. Back leg is so active. And then your arms come into play here. 3 breaths here, 3 intentional, intuitive breaths, imagining yourself just like the warrior you already are. Inhale to flip the front palm. Exhale to reverse and gaze back at your right fingertips as your left fingertips come overhead. Another inhale. Exhale to release, transitioning into Crescent Pose. Taking your time. Once you get there, inhale the arms high. Exhale, bind behind the back. Inhale, open the chest. And here we go, opportunity to fly. So take your time. There's no rush. I would rather you do it with grace and ease than flailing. Taking your time. Energy from the toes to the crown of the head. One more breath. Exhale, bend the knee, step the foot down. Opportunity to vinyasa if you want it. Step back plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale up, bhujangasana or upward facing dog. We all meet downward facing dog. Walk the hands back to the toes, coming into Padahastasana and Padahastasana. So peace fingers wrapping around the big toes. Take an inhale breath to lift up halfway. And exhale to bend at the elbows and fold. Feel free to bend the knees here. Relax head and neck. Breathe right here at your third eye chakra. Strengthening those abilities, those qualities of imagination, understanding, and intuition. Inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to release the fingers and now slide the hands completely under the feet for Padahastasana. You want the toes touching the wrist crease. So even if you need to generously bend the knees to get there, it's okay. I want you to feel your wrist crease with your toes. Again, take an inhale, breath lift halfway. And exhale to fold. Head and neck relax, elbows go out wide to help pull you further. Of course, please bend your knees if the stretch becomes too much. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And inhale to lift up halfway. Exhale to release and fold one more time just for good measure. Inhale, root to rise. And exhale, hands down through heart center. And then find your seat, moving into our last posture, our meditation. So finding Sukhasana, finding that place that you can humble yourself to meditate, right? So the bija mantra is Om with an A. I want you to envision that third eye space glowing with an indigo light. or also just glowing with the idea of light, as that is the element here. Fine-tuning, again, those qualities of intuition, imagination, and understanding. So here, here we go. Sit up nice and tall. Ground yourself so that you can rise higher into the more spiritual, metaphysical spaces within ourselves. Relaxing the shoulders down as you lift up higher through the crown of the head. Choosing if you want your palms up or face down. And here we go, big inhale. Om, 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 Om. Halfway there, continue with your mantra. Last breath. Let the mantra go. Pause, stop, and reflect. Next inhale, gather up the energy we created today here in our Ajna chakra. Palms touch, hands come down through heart center. We seal the practice with Om. Big inhale. Open those beautiful eyes. Day 6 is done. Thank you as always for joining me. I so appreciate your participation and your effort here on the mat alongside me and our entire community. Again, if you have just landed here by chance and not gone through the other chakras, I can't reinforce enough how incredible it will feel to go back to day 1 and then lead up to day 6. So tomorrow is our final day together, day 7. We were working on the crown chakra, Sahasrara. This is our final energy center within. So I so look forward to meeting you back here, and I will see you then.